Hey everyone, and welcome to part 35 of my Dark Souls 3 playthrough. Last time I returned to the snowy wilds of the Painted World of Ariandel, and since this time around I knew a little bit more about what kinds of enemies to expect and what the terrain would be like, I was able to get a little bit further than I had in the previous episode, managing this time to also fight that Viking-looking like warrior and actually explore the ruin-filled area there. It turned out that those Viking-looking warriors were Millwood Knights, and not only did they turn out to be quite tanky, they also hit incredibly hard and were usually accompanied by a wolf or, an entire pack of wolves. So getting through that area was definitely an exercise in patience for me, since the best way for me to deal with those Millwood Knights was to actually lure them to an area further out where I had more space to maneuver and the threat of rolling off a ledge was not present. Eventually though, I was able to actually clear out the area, with the exception of one patrolling Millwood Knight and two sniper Millwood Knights, two archer Millwood Knights guarding the ruined tower. After dealing with the first of those two, however, I had no flasks left, and considering that at that point I had spent just about 2 hours trying to just deal with that particular area, my patience had also run out, so I just decided to warp back to the bonfire and hope that there wasn't some kind of important or particularly interesting item at the top of the tower, because I never managed to reach it. Since I didn't want to stop the episode there though, I returned to the Corvian settlement afterwards, and in particular returned to the chapel-like area where an enemy NPC had appeared at the end of the previous episode. That enemy NPC was revealed to be Sir Wilhelm, and he turned out to be a sworn knight to Lady Friede, guarding a contraption key, which I promptly used at the archive there, because the chapel turned out to be an archive, and, well, not a chapel. And when I used the contraption key, I was able to meet a white-haired woman who may or may not, who very probably is the one who painted all of those portraits back at the chapel where Sister Friede, where Sister Friede is, and whose atelier we visited in the attic. And number two, this woman may be the My Lady mentioned by both the Slave Knight NPC and the Corvian Elder. Happily enough, right outside of the room where I met that woman, there was a bonfire, and beyond it was a new area, the Snowy Mountain Pass. Curiosity did get the better of me, I have to admit, and I kind of decided to go for a little bit of a sneak peek. And that sneak peek revealed that it's going to be a pretty enemy-dense area. But since it is a new area, I am immensely curious about what I'm going to find there. So the goal for today is very simple. We are going to venture into the Snowy Mountain Pass and see where that leads us. So, yeah. With that said, let's dive straight back into the game, guys. Okie dokie, we're back in the game. Now, before we get properly started on this episode, a little update on the order for that cable that I'm missing and that I need for my camera in order to be able to live stream. That package was supposed to arrive either yesterday or today. It has not yet arrived. In fact, when I checked the status of the order, I saw that it's in fact in another country entirely. It's not even in this one yet. So I don't really know when it's going to arrive, but I have some hope that it is going to be before the end of the work week. Because provided it arrives on like Friday, this Friday at the latest, I will be able to stick to my initial, to my tentative live stream launch date of the 31st of August. So, fingers crossed, guys, that the order is going to arrive sooner rather than later. Right, now, on to this episode. First of all, I would really like to say thank you so much for just being awesome commenters and telling me also all sorts of interesting information about the game that I might never have discovered in this playthrough because I might have messed up the order of things. Which is, it turns out, exactly what happened, because I have been told that it is in fact possible to meet Sir Wilhelm at the chapel where Sister Frida is and interact with him. So the first encounter could have been a friendly one or at least a non-hostile one. But instead of crossing the bridge after finding the rope bridge cave bonfire, I decided to go to the side and the Corvin settlement instead. So I didn't get to see or hear that interaction, and you were kind enough to tell me the dialogue that I ended up missing, and I find it quite interesting. So what Sir Wilhelm would have said if I had crossed the bridge first and had gone to the chapel first and met him was the following, or would have been the following. With the knowledge that apparently if you have decided to do the Lord of Hollows quest, there are a couple of additional lines. So he would have said the following. Well, you're Lady Uria's Lord of Hollows. No bell tolls, and yet you've slipped into the painting. Ah, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide you. Now, go on inside. Show respect and listen carefully. This already is a very, very interesting start, particularly with the addendum that I would not have received the line, your Lady Uria's Lord of Hollows, if I hadn't embarked on the Lord of Hollows quest. I find it quite interesting, first off, that he, just like Sister Frida, knew that I was the Lord of Hollows. And what I found particularly interesting here is that, unlike Lady Frida, he specifically says Lady Uria's Lord of Hollows, meaning that Sir Wilhelm is aware of Lady Uria. And that, I think, considering that we found out last episode that Sister Frida used to be the head of the Sable Church, and considering that Sir Wilhelm, was her sworn knight, as proven by the Onyx Blade, by his possession of the Onyx Blade, that Lady Frida and Lady Uria knew each other, so there is definitely a connection there between the two of them. He then goes on to say, no bell tolls, and yet you've slipped into the painting, which leads me to think, well, the implication here is that in order for someone to access the painting, a bell must toll, and or the other way around, if someone slips into the painting, a bell tolls. One of the two, not entirely certain which direction is more correct, but I do find it interesting that a bell is mentioned here, because throughout the entire rest of the game we have not come across any bells except for the one that we rang at Archdragon Peak. Now, I do seem to recall, and I am at fault here for not rewatching it prior to starting the recording of this episode. I really should have, but I just didn't get to it for whatever reason. I think that bell or bells, plural, were mentioned in the opening cinematic, introductory trailer or whatever you want to call it, of the game. I am going to have to rewatch it to see if I'm just imagining it or if that was indeed the case. But if it was indeed the case, I think that the bells were mentioned, or I seem to remember that the bells were mentioned in the context of the Ashen Ones being summoned in order to bring the Lords of Cinder back to their thrones. Either that, or it was the Lords of Cinder being revived, which was accompanied by the bells. I'm not entirely certain if I'm just imagining this or if it was mentioned or not. But either way, outside of potentially the cinematic, Archdragon Peak is the only other place that we have seen a bell. Now, Dark Souls does have kind of a history with bells, with Dark Souls 1 having the Bells of Awakening, the one in Blighttown, and the one at the Undead Burg, which need to be rung in order to access Sense Fortress, and then through Sense Fortress gain access to Anor Londo, and so on and so forth. So the Bells of Awakening play a significant role, to say the least, in Dark Souls 1. And then in Dark Souls 2, although we didn't have any bells that had a significant role, we did have bells and belfries, and they were connected to I would call it a side story of two characters that we never meet, but which is quite interesting to put together. And then here we had, of course, the Bell at Archdragon Peak, which we rang in order to essentially challenge the King of the Storm and the Nameless King. And here then we have this mentioned: no bell tolls, and yet you've slipped into the painting. Ah, no matter. If you've lost your way, the words of Lady Frida will guide you. I find it quite curious that the first thing that he then says is, if you've lost your way. Like, this intrusion into the Painted World, our presence in the Painted World, is one that is purely accidental. I can't quite decide if he's trying to paint it as an accidental thing to cover up the fact that it's an unwelcome presence, or if this confirms the fact that the entrance into the painting is accompanied by the tolling of a bell, and in fact, people need to be summoned in order to be able to access the painting, and maybe it is the tolling of the bell that summons them. Since no bell has tolled and we are there anyway, maybe he sees this as, oh, well, you've accidentally wandered into the painting, you don't actually have a place here. So go and talk to Lady Frida and she will guide you. I do find it also kind of interesting that he says, show respect and listen carefully. He's not really obligated to add that. He could have ended with, now go on inside, the words of Sister Frida will guide you, now go on inside, full stop. Nothing else need be said, really. But then he adds, show respect and listen carefully. This makes me wonder a little bit more about Sister Frida. So I spent I'm sorry for how long I ended up spending on voicing my lore theories regarding Sister Frida last episode. But this does make me wonder about not just Sister Frida's wonder even more, not just about Sister Frida's presence in the Painted World of Ariandel, but also that of Sir Wilhelm. Now, clearly we know that he is her sworn knight, or he was her sworn knight. And the fact that he possesses the Onyx Blade, which is gifted to a sworn knight to release them from their duty, but he nonetheless stayed with her. I think this tells me that he has how should I put it? He holds her in high esteem. I need to listen to his tone of voice here. So I need to find the clip where this dialogue takes place. I need to listen to his tone of voice. But he certainly holds her in very high esteem, and his loyalty towards Sister Frida runs very deep. Now, why is Sister Frida in the Painted World of Ariandel in the first place? Well, last time I figured she is the second Ashen One, which means that she was returned just as we were, with the purpose of returning the lords to their thrones. But instead of doing that, and instead of working towards the ending desired by Uria and the Sable Church, towards the usurpation of the Flame ending, she decided to, well, she ended up in the Painted World of Ariandel. Why did she end up in the Painted World of Ariandel? I don't think that she went there intentionally. I think that she found her way there because she was feeling lost and like she had no place to belong, because she was forlorn, feeling forlorn, like all hope and purpose had been lost. Why had it been lost? Is it because she failed to carry out the main goal of the Sable Church, or the main goal that the Sable Church is working towards? I don't know. I really hope that there's going to be more information in the soul that we get from Sister Frida and her boss weapon, if there is one, and her outfit, if it becomes available after her boss fight. Because she is becoming she's increasingly becoming an incredibly intriguing character with far more depth than I had expected when I first stepped into the Painted World of Ariandel. Either way, these musings aside, Sir Wilhelm then goes on, after we have spoken to Lady Frida and we speak to him again. Lady Frida has spoken, has she not? Then tarry no longer and be gone. Carry on for Lady Uria and for Londor. Now once again he mentions Lady Uria and Londor, which supports the fact that he used to be part of the Sable Church together with Sister Frida, and also supports the fact that Lady Uria and Lady Frida knew each other. That's not interesting. What I do find interesting is that Lady Frida has spoken, has she not? Then tarry no longer and be gone. He sent us to her with the words of, by saying, her words are going to offer you guidance. Listen carefully. Appreciate her wisdom in that direction. But without us even saying anything, he says, Lady Frida has spoken, has she not? Then tarry no longer and be gone. So he knew that by sending us to go speak to Sister Frida, we would come out having been told to go back home and just remove ourselves from the Painted World of Ariandel. And then he goes on to say the following, which is also very interesting. There is one thing you should know. Inside the cold painting, curiosity could be our cross. Stray from the withering flame, and the snow will swallow you whole. Probably followed by the classic FromSoft evil laugh, evil NPC laugh. This is quite obviously a warning and or a threat. I'm inclined to consider it more a threat than anything else, because curiosity could be your cross. Stray from the withering flame, and the snow will swallow you whole. The withering flame here, I think, is a reference to the bonfire, because Sister Frida did call the bonfire, I don't think she called it the withering flame necessarily, but a flame that is going out. That's how she described the bonfire. Stray from it, and the snow will swallow you whole, followed by a laugh. I think this is further encouragement for us to just be gone. And if we choose to stay, there will be consequences. So once again, I find myself very curious about the entire situation surrounding Sister Frida, and in particular her presence within the Painted World of Ariandel. What is she doing there? Why is she there? How did she get there? Why is she staying there? And why does she not want an Ashen One there and the flames? I'm sorry, I heard Maxi. Give me a second. I heard him at the door. Give me a moment. Alas, no such luck. He did not want to get into my room. He wanted to get into the living room, whose door was closed. He doesn't want to stay with me in the evenings, guys. He doesn't want to stay in the evenings with me. He'll stay here, like, in the afternoon. I'm sorry, I'm untangling the cables of my earphones. He'll stay here in the afternoon and sleep and cuddle and purr and all of that, but he doesn't want to be here in the evenings, which makes me very sad. Okay, right, where was I? Okay, so I have a lot of questions. I have even more questions actually than before about Lady Frida and, well, Sister Frida, sorry. And I'm really hoping that I will be able to find the answers to all of these questions eventually. Right, so as you can see, I haven't done anything with the remaining souls that I have here. But I have been informed, much to my chagrin, that the item that I can acquire at the top of the tower in the ruin area is in fact a good item. So I am now torn between, do I go back to that horrible area now to, you know, essentially just like sate my curiosity as to what that very good item is that I chose not to risk acquiring last episode, or like should I do it now or should I leave it for later after I've done everything else in this DLC? Kind of like I left Havel for later back at Archdragon Peak. I am honestly just tempted to keep on going forward.
Well, how?
With the new area, but I will acquire this hidden blessing because it's nice to have a backup.
Ashen One.
Right. And oh no, wait. Okay, no, wait. First, we need to do a little bit of a.
Well, 'tis good, wasn't it?
I wish to allot my Estus flasks a little differently. I'm going to go with one blue Estus flask because it is an enemy dense area that we'll be going into with the Snowy Mountain Pass. And hopefully one blue Estus flask is going to be enough. If I choose to end up using rapport. And then I would like to leave.
Be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
Right. And then I want to place the blue Estus flask here. And then we're going to go ahead and try to do the thing with the hollow outside one more time, guys. We're going to go ahead and try it one more time. I cannot be this bad at provoking the reaction I want. No, it wasn't through here. Wait, did I take the wrong steps? Dang it! I am, like, my sense of orientation is rubbish. Ah, there we go. We're going to try once more, and then we're actually going to go to the Old Shrine Handmaiden and check something because I've been told that she sells Sirius's armor now. And it has been confirmed for me, unfortunately, that the corpse we saw last episode at the place where I acquired the Sunless Talisman was indeed the corpse of... What kinds of arrows do I have equipped? Large arrows and feather arrows. Nah, let's go standard for this. That the corpse we found there was indeed that of Sirius. Which makes me incredibly sad. Oh, you left something for me. Okay, fine. A fading soul, okay. So we're going to once again try and aggro the hollow. Hi. Hi. I'm... Okay, so clearly I didn't get the reaction I wanted. Okay. Friend who has been trying to help me gain that reaction. Please just send me a link in the comments below to where I can see whatever this reaction is. Or tell me about it. One of the two. Right, so let's go to the old shrine handmaiden. Hi. Do you indeed sell Sirius's armor now? You, who I suspect is her grandmother. It would probably be the Sunless Knight set or something like that. I would assume. Sunless... Oh, it is. Attire of a knight from the Sunless Realms, known for their resistance to both magic and the dark. Formed of a silk veil and silver headband. Sunless knights serve the nameless moon, and perhaps it is for this reason the attire casts a feminine silhouette. Gwendolyn, right. Nope, nothing new in terms of description. Oh, it makes me sad that she sells Sirius's armor, because this kind of implies that she went and, you know, robbed, like took the armor from her body right outside the shrine, and then decided to sell it. Like, business is business, apparently. Business is business. I don't like the old shrine handmaid. Right, the Nameless King's armor. Anything else that is new that I have missed? No. Okay.
Ashen one.
Right, and now we are going to... Do I have everything I want? I guess? Okay, let's standard arrows for now. Okay, well, yeah. Let's just go ahead and travel to the Snowy Mountain Pass and see what awaits us there, because honestly, I've had enough of that ruin area. I want a small break from it, and then, like, after I finish the DLC and defeat Lady Frida, I'm going to return there and see whatever this item was. That is so good to have. Actually, no. Let's go to Ariandel Chapel and see if the silver-haired woman has indeed returned to her atelier there. Let's see if she has done that. Okie dokie. I heard this the last time when I was here. But there are some smashing sounds from, like, coming from somewhere. There might be a hidden room somewhere here. I have also been told that Lady Frida has something underneath that hood. which I cannot see right now. I wonder if I were to... Wait. Let me unequip this. I wonder if I were to bow or something. Which gestures do I have? Point forward, wave, back and call over. Was there a gesture that I got from Yuria? I don't remember. Dark Moon Loyalty, not it. I don't know. Could be the dignified bow? Bow, sorry. Is there going to be a reaction? I'm trying to show respect. I want, like, was this a hint? Show respect and listen carefully. Like, gesture, like, choose a gesture of respect, like a bow or something like that, and something is going to happen. Maybe a different dialogue, a different reaction.
Leave us be, Ashen One. Thou art the Lord of Londor.
Right. No new dialogue. What's this message here? If only I had a beanpole. What? Anyway, let's go up and see if the silver-haired lady is where she is. And then I want to check something out right outside of the chapel. No, she's not here. Oh. Well, no, she's not here. Maybe she's not the painter? Maybe Sister Frida is the painter. And this is her atelier, actually. Right, so I wanted to go outside. Hi. I don't even have a prompt to open you. I guess it's a fake door. A decorative door. Wait a minute. Why is there a lever there? You bastard. I'm guessing this is where Sir Wilhelm would have appeared? Right, so I never ventured here. I never ventured here. Ah, a hollow gem. Hollow, right. Okay, anything on the other side that I may have missed? No. Okay, so... Look, these do not look like the Corvians at the Corvian settlement. These look like the one that we met when we were first transported into the world, like in the cave. Well, you're harmless, I guess. Why are there so many bloodstains here? What happened to you? Were you just standing there and bleeding out? No. You fought something. And or someone. Like... I know that I saw an item down there somewhere, though. How do I... I know what I saw. Okay, let's just run. 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 I hate being on rickety old bridges. Look, I know what I saw, and there was an item there. For sure. See, that is the glow of an item over there. Which means that is accessible somehow, but how? How frustrating. Am I supposed to go all the way down and then climb up using the roots? No, wait. Right, so I think wander, 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 step on the root, wander, 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 jump down, and there's the item. I don't know how you would get back up. Or maybe you don't. Maybe you go down, down, down. Down, down, down. Further, further down. Oh, and there's another item glow over there. Don't see a ladder or anything. Either I meant to get there via the Corvian settlement, or... Is this like with the Catacombs of Carthus, where I could cut down a bridge and had to cut down a bridge? Oh! It fell, it fell, it fell. Haha! Oh no, I didn't think this through, did I? Maybe... Okay, wait. I'm going to transport back to the chapel. Is it going to stay cut? I mean, the one in the Catacombs of Carthus stayed cut. Hopefully this one will as well. Ah, I'm learning. I'm learning. I find it hilarious how when you appear, her skirts float upwards like she had very quickly sat down. Has it stayed cut? It has stayed cut. No, it has not stayed cut. Dang it. Ha! This was not the plan for today, but you know what? New area is new area. A new area is a new area. Item. There was an item somewhere. I hear some very unsettling breathing. Wait. No way am I fighting you on a branch. Okay, wait, so first of all... How... Oh wait, there's the item. Rime blue moss clump. Okay, so first of all... Any of the... Oh my god. I forgot I have a fear of heights. You wary of finger, therefore time for life. What? Someone is definitely still breathing. Should I drop down onto that branch, perhaps? And eventually I'll be able to go up. Maybe. Oh no, I don't think I can actually drop down onto that. After all. Looks like I should be able to... Okay, we're just going to go ahead and... This was not the plan for today, guys. But you know what? Exploration, so I'm not complaining overly much. Oh. Right. Now what? Ah, yes. Naturally. Did you die? No. Dang it! I thought for sure I could just push him off. Oh! I didn't expect to be hit. To get hit. Well, shoot. Ah, yes, I see you. Oh! I don't think I can shoot him. I can! Okay, I see how this is going to go. I think one more shot should do it, guys. No, 2 more shots. I have to say, he has far less health. Wait, how do I continue? Like this, I guess. Not much of a choice. Oh, this is hell for me. Holy! Backstab. And heal. Okay, so there's definitely an archer from somewhere over there. And an archer from somewhere over there. My, what a treacherous place. Ah. I see you. Just in case there's anyone else. This is not at all going the way that I thought it would be going, guys. Wow, and a good 40 minutes have already passed. Shoot. Well, I don't see any other... We're scouting ahead, guys. We're scouting ahead. There's an item. Probably the second item glow that I saw previously. I don't hear any suspicious breathing. Praise the bow and the existence of bows. I see a lot, really a lot of bloodstains there. Why? I wonder. Oh look, there's a message down there. Oh! Ah! Dang it! I told myself I wouldn't do this, guys. I told myself I would not do this. Dang it. Are my arrows not reaching? Huh. I'm going to need long range arrows. Well, the feather arrows. Ah, nope. No sense in actually shooting them. Ember. Okay, scouting ahead. Why is there a fire? How come there is a fire? Can you shoot me? No. Can I shoot you? Probably. I just want to push you off so that you can fall down. Nope. I don't see that working. Oh my god! This is not what I meant to do. Oh, are you going to show me the path? It goes in a curve. Goes in a curve. Wait, the path while being shot at. Brilliant. I don't know where that one fellow went. I was rather hoping that by hitting his head, I would be able to actually just, you know... Ugh, I'm too far out of range. How do I continue? Shoot! Okay, if I stand here, you can't hit me. You can't hit me. Ah! Nerve-wracking is what this is. I don't like this. Can I hit you and damage you from here? I feel like I should be able to. Nope. Still too far away to actually register. I can't continue there. That means I have to drop that. What kind of hellish level idea is this? Oh. Like at this point I'm resigned to the fact that you know, oh no, I didn't actually I don't have any great arrows, do I? No, I do have some great arrows. Is my Dragon Slayer great bow? Dragon Rider bow? Dragon... it's a long bow. I want a great... I know. Do I actually have any arrows for it though? Is my question. I've got some Dragon Slaying lightning arrows. Would that make a difference? Oh my god. Can I shoot you down? Oh, that had an effect. Wait, if I have an effect with these arrows, why do I not have an effect with the others? Am I just finally within range? Oh, I am within range. Okay. We're going to do this the tedious way, guys. Well, that sucks. Please move and fall. Can you move and fall? Oh, you do have an effect. Okay, we wait. Waiting game now, guys. Oh my goodness. Okay. I am restarting the recording. Give me a moment, guys. Give me a moment. Okie dokie, restarted the recording. Ah, and the poison is still going. Beautiful. Okay, 5 arrows is enough to get the poison effect started on them. Oh my god. Are you insane? Ah! Beautiful. Now where did that one hollow go? Who came out to chase me? Oh, he fell down all the way there, I guess. Well. Oh, there is an item over there. I see no other way, guys, except for us to drop down, which... Oh! Dang it! I missed my branch! Oh well. Oh, there's a bonfire over there! Oh, crikey. Why does this feel like a trap? This very definitely feels like a trap. This is a trap. This is a trap. It has to be a trap. This is too open a space to be anything like anything other than a trap. Ah, the fire seems quite low. Let me heal to be at full health. Oh my god, it's a crab! Heck. Does poison work on you, Krabby? I think nearly there. Nearly there. I didn't think I could have an aversion to giant crabs, but here I am. And there we go. Ah, this is ridiculous in the extreme. This is suspicious. Highly so. This doesn't feel very stable. Okay, we're not going to rest there. Liar ahead. Oh, it looks like it could be something, but it's nothing. Now the real fight begins, but visions of lonely. Why? Obviously there's a lot of directions that I can go in. We've got some of those trees over there, okay. Oh! Oh, no, no. Oh, great. Noted. They did not want to fight a being like that. Crabs. AKA, I did not want to fight crabs. Okay. Let's see what happens if we go up. We can't. Okay. We had one openly visible crab. Did I have my fire arrows equipped? I mean... These are... Time for brief respite. A homeward bone. These are stronger than the trees up above, I have to say. Let me be at full health. Actually. This feels like a trap. Why? Why visions of sadness? Which arrows do I have equipped? Why are you so strong? Snap freeze. What's snap freeze? Snap freeze creates cloud of near freezing mist. Ah, so that's what the crabs and the trees have been using. Snap freeze. One of the spells left behind by the young sorcerer Sullivan. Oh, so this is your fault as well. Before leaving the Painted World, creates a cloud of near freezing mist. Sullivan was born and raised. Right. Okay. Do you continue there? No. Do you continue over there? No. Okay, so this is a dead end. Okay, I have discovered what is on this side. Since when? How did I miss a ladder? Hi? What? Was this ladder there before? And I just missed it? No! I'm fairly certain Did this I don't know. I don't understand this. This is baffling. This is very baffling. Okay, so we explored this. Oh! Oh. Oh. I hate these. Where's my bonfire? Over there. So let's see what there is in this direction. Hell. I'll just run away the next time. Visions of losing sanity. I see a lot of bloodstains there. And the gate. If I drop down, I'm not going to be able to get back up. So we're going to that ladder, which I could swear was not there before. I could have sworn that ladder was not there before. How many crabs did we fight? 3. 3 and several trees. Okay, so let's see this ladder, which I could have sworn was not there before. Where do you lead to? This episode is not going the way that I thought it would be going. I figured I would head to the Snowy Mountain Pass. I didn't think that me trying to figure out how to reach that one item below the chapel would lead to this. I particularly didn't expect it to lead to a lot of waiting. Those crabs are horrifying. Oh my god, this has to be one of the longest ladders in the Souls games. Not the longest, I think, but... Oh! More ladders! Where the heck am I going? that's the chapel. On the other side of the chapel at that, I should note. Up, up, up the ladder we go. How much longer? I don't know. What? Titanite slab. Hang on, is this where I think it is? Is this where I think it is? Oh my goodness, I think it is where I think it is. Well, that's unexpected. Interesting. Very interesting. I am tempted to see what that's about, but I saw that that place where I could drop down into, or like that field of... It kind of looked like flowers, actually. Oh! Oh my goodness. Okay, noted. Don't stand next to a ledge. I noticed that there was a gate on the other side, which I think is the intended entrance. So we're going to leave that and just... I don't know. I don't know. What should I do? Let's go to Firling Shrine for a little bit, I guess. Let's go to Firling Shrine for a little bit, I guess. I have some souls. I might as well use them for something. I don't know for what. Let me use them before I go into the Snowy Mountain Pass. Okay. I definitely do not have enough to level up, although I could always use any of the souls that I collected for that purpose. How many souls do I need to level up, actually? 60. I'm about 40 short. This is a bit too much even for me to close as a gap. I mean, I could do it and get my vigor up to 39, which would be nice. Because more vigor is always a good thing. No, I don't know. What's my arrow supply like? I ended up using a lot of arrows. Somewhat reduced. Okay, let's get some more feather arrows. And fire arrows. Feather and fire arrows, okay.
Ah.
I would like to purchase some feather arrows. Let's see how many. Could I get 124? I could. Okay, and could I get 137? I cannot. Okay, well, good enough.
Ashen one.
Okay, with only actually 2 souls to my name, I feel a lot better about going into the Snowy Mountain Pass. Right. So what is that place called? Depths of the Painting. Depths of the Painting. Interesting. Let's go to the Snowy Mountain Pass. Okay. Right. Are you here? I thought you would leave. Do you have more to say?
'Tis good. I'll head off to paint.
You have not headed off to paint
Uncle
yet.
Gale I would.
You have not moved though, my dear. Oh, what's this? Oh yeah, that's where it came from. So it took me a moment to realize, guys, but this elevator here and the fact that there's a bonfire here tells me that this is a shortcut. leading to a boss fight, which is probably exactly what that place with the flowers in that gate was. Okay? No, 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 I don't need that yet. Actually, I should switch my arrows. Where are these conniving... Huh, did I go left or right? That is a very cool enemy. I do like that attack move. Come over here. Oh! Oh, come on. Poor performance on my part. I'm not fond of spears, to say the least. What? What is the point and purpose of you then? I'm not sure where you headed off to, friend. I don't understand. Oh! No, because there has to be a point and purpose to this. There has to be a point and purpose to this. There has to be a point and purpose to this. She keeps saying. Yes, I understand. I understand it now. No, I do not understand it now. Okay. I thought I understood. I don't. That's fine. We're just going to... I mean, I may as well start over, right? Embarrassing. That's what it is. Embarrassing. Yeah, come here. Oh, follower armor. Mighty nice of them to finally drop something. Oh no, they dropped something before, didn't they? Never mind, maybe this has more information. Follower armor. No. Farron and its watchers fell to ruin, but the followers survived as a wandering pack of hollows. Right, no. So, I went left. Could have gone this direction. Oh no! They summoned the entire pack. They are an effective team. Heck. Wow. It's a shockingly poor decision on my part. How do I get to you? Who the heck spotted me? You. You know what? Long live bow and arrows. I don't know where I am anymore. Shoot, wait, I came from here? Oh look! That's a bell! It doesn't seem to be, functional. Ooh. Ooh. Dang it, I'm gonna run out of Estus Flask before I reach the next bonfire at this rate. This is a maze. I see. Absolutely enemy heavy areas. Dang it. Oh no. Wait, how do I get up there? Then. Oh, from the other side, I guess. Well, we're following the path. Although this is kind of maze-like, to be honest. I don't know where you dropped, actually. No good. I do wonder if the followers would actually, you know... Where did that one spear come? They're annoying. Nope. I mean, feel free. Bow and arrow for the win. Ah. Come on. Weave it to the side. Thank you. Any others I'm meant to be careful of? Okay, so there's a torch guy over there. No, do not. When he cools down a little bit. Oh. Not quite what I meant to do, but okay. Oh, and there's another one. Interesting. I'm sniping everyone because this is easier. They attack in packs. And I do not appreciate this kind of coordinated attacks. I do not appreciate them. Ah, praise bows and arrows. Ah. Oh no, this is still the same dilemma as before. Okay. So we go this direction here. And I guess we check out what there is over here. Oh, item. Titanite chunk. Right, that's below over there with those two guys. It's a little bridge. Nope. How do I get there? How do I get there? Curses. Oh my god, and I was doing better. I trust nothing anymore. Someone is walking somewhere. It's unsettling. I don't care. This is not me wasting arrows. Really? Well, that's unfair. But I want to read the message. Confidence. Ah! That was the fellow that I shot down earlier. That's where you ended up. I'm sorry, there were so many of you. Ember. Oh. I forgot he had such a... No. Huh. Oh, is this how I got to this point? Well, that's lovely. That was not my intention, but you know what? I am okay with this. Fell down. Okay. Follower armor, nice. Titanite chunk, okay, also nice. Let's cross the tree again and see about that little bridge. Oh! What does this lead to, I wonder? Oh! Is this? This is here, okay. Interesting. I thought that the boss fight would be down. Why is this here? Is this like in Dark Souls 2, in the Huntsman's Woods or something like that it was? I don't quite remember anymore. Where you kicked down a tree and it created a small shortcut. Is this similar to that? Hey, if I were to attack you, really? Yes, please. Come this way. Ah, shoot. I was hoping you would just fall off the edge. Oh well. Not complaining if I can just take care of just one more of you first. Okay, now where was I before this? I don't remember where I was. I think somewhere here? Possibly? Maybe? These are actually really terrifying when they just gang up on you, you know? Oh, really? Any armed response? So I think I need to find my way to that tree stump over there. And that might well make my life a little bit easier. At the same time as I don't want to actually have to go through all of this again. Oh. It's getting tedious. no, there's nothing here. Okay. I can hear one of them breathing, dang it. This is hell. Genuinely. Wait, where's my bell? Ah, there it is. I don't see that I have much of a choice. And that goes up there. Fell tree. Okay. Shortcut found. Wait, what is that peculiar light? Oh no, it's just light. Okay. Right, so I'm probably meant to go to the right if this is going to be a boss fight. So we're going to go to the left first. Or alternatively, we're going to go to the right and see if we have a better vantage point for that, like from there, for sniping purposes. Oh! Sorry guys, I was once again not paying attention to the time, and I didn't notice that the 1 hour recording limit was up. I've not done anything, thankfully, in that time, because I noticed that we have a bit of an issue here. If I were to go down, I have this guy to deal with. Maybe. Can I, like, just throw something at you? Like, say, a black firebomb? You seemed decently weak to fire. What? Oh! Goodness, it continues. Mm-hmm. Oh, and there's another tree to be pushed. Wait. A minute. Oh look, it's the bridge. Wait, didn't I cut it? Oh yeah, of course, I rested and traveled. Okay, so this is the way up to the chapel. Let's see. I see. Well. Lock-on does not work. Oh well. We can try. Right, the bell. Oh, I hate this entire area. What happened to you? The really bad part about... What? Was that an arrow? Oh. Wolf. Oh. He just fell off. Large titanite shard. No, this seems suspicious. Oh, I see. I see. Well, the wolves are going to come to me. Sooner or later. Hi? Where are the wolves? I can hear them. No. Just a rock. Dang it. No. Heal. Oh my goodness. I do hate this area. Okay. I'll bite. But I always have the route of retreat in mind. Oh. Oh no, no, no! Oh. Dang it. That is so mean. A follower torch, really? Okay, fine. It is a weapon, I assume. An offensive torch used by the Farron followers provides light and doubles as a weapon. Some forms of the abyss manifest as pus within the body, treated from ancient times with fire. I'm running out of Estus flasks, dang it. I mean, I have a shortcut, technically speaking. One shortcut. I need the second one. You know what? That actually looks like a boss fight. Like it would be a boss fight. Oh. So I saw him at the end there. Oh no! It's a red-eyed fellow. Well, dang it! How do I continue? I don't think I aggroed that guy. But my issue is that there's another guy over there. See? Do I have to go through this? I don't think so. I'm trying to figure out the way, guys. Because I need to fell that thing for the shortcut. This is ridiculous. Right, let me be at full health. I hate these guys so much. I mean, I'm okay with that. Oh! There was a second one, I see. Poison. Poison works well on them, apparently. It turns out. Though I don't know if I can shoot at this distance. Four, 5, 6, 7. Oh! We're going to let the poison do its job, guys. We're going to let the poison do its job. I do not mind waiting for this. I do not mind waiting for this. Nearly there. This is how I'm going to deal with these guys from now on. This is how I'm going to deal with these guys from now on. 6 poison arrows. Works beautifully. And I do not mind waiting. $12 in total. We'll always add 1 extra, so yeah. This is good. This is great. Ah. Okay. Another large titanite shard. Oh my goodness. Contraption ahead. Right. Oh my goodness. That is absolutely terrifying. so that's one down. Where's the other one, though? I don't know. Well, I can't see the other one at all. So this is a shortcut. Okay, so this is not the way to the boss fight. That's fine. Oh my god, wait. I don't actually have much of a choice, do I? I have to make the whole circle again. That's fine. I see the trap for what it is. Oh no! No! Oh my goodness. How do I get out of this? Oh my goodness. Let me try and poison that one archer. Right, I should have known that it would just collapse. I should have known it would just collapse. What the heck? That is a horrible, horrible, horrible place. I saw that, like a hidden Millwood Knight kind of just pushed their sword into the ground and it exploded. Oh my goodness. Wait. Where are you? I saw you. My goodness. We're going to try to poison that one red-eyed archer, and if not, we're just going to go ahead and flee. I'm just going to go ahead and flee. We're just aiding the poison along a little bit because I don't want to wait. And then I'm just going to consider this area done. I don't care about those items below. What is this? A large Titanite shard and Quakestone hammer. Quakestone hammer? Quakestone hammer. A stone hammer wielded by Millwood knights with a head of naturally formed stone. The knights of Millwood would fight hand in hand with the earth itself, and this weapon, among the oldest in all Millwood, is symbolic of their relationship. Skill, Quake. Burrow hammer head into the ground with a great slam and use strong attack to upheave earth, creating a shockwave that rumbles like a mighty war cry. That is what happened below. That is what happened below. Well, I don't know. Should I risk it? I don't know if I should risk it. Oh my goodness. I feel like I'm advancing through this DLC at a glacial pace. Truly. Right. I'm advancing through this DLC at a glacial pace. Which could be considered fitting, you know, based on this area. But, no. How do you even get... There are items there that I think I would like. Where is, like, they blend in seamlessly? I didn't see the location. I didn't see the location. But I know they are there. Where are you hidden? Uh-huh. Okay, we go and poison. Oh! Oh! The range of that! I'm not risking it. I'm not risking it. Forget it. We are just going straight back to Firelink Shrine. Firelink Shrine? Firelink Shrine, yeah. We're going straight back to Firelink Shrine. I'm going to use the souls I have to level up, probably. Yeah, probably. Oh my goodness. The range of that Quake Hammer attack is ridiculous.
Ah, how may I...
I wish to sell a couple of items because I need about 30,000. And I now have probably enough.
Ashen one.
I may bring enough. Like, I may bring more souls. Wait, why am I going there? Hi, dear Firekeeper.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire.
'Tis to level up.
Very well. Then touch the darkness within me.
I feel I'm slightly cheating by
Take
supplementing
nourishment from these sovereignless souls.
like the souls by using the ones that I've collected over the course of the playthrough, but at the same time I never end up using these items. It was the same for me and Dark Souls 1 and Dark Souls 2. I just never end up really using... No, actually in Dark Souls 2 I did use them because I needed arrows a lot. And that was sometimes easier than farming, because farming is somewhat, potentially somewhat limited in Dark Souls 2. Depending on how you go about it. But in Dark Souls 1, I never ended up using, I think, any of the souls that I collected. And it was the same for me and Bloodborne with the Cold Bloods. I just never ended up using them, just collected them, never used them. So we're going to use this to just level up a little bit our vigor. Anything new to say?
Ashen One, if thou kill me,
No,
I will return as it is.
no.
Farewell, Ash, mayst thou.
Mayst thou thy peace discover as well. Okay, and from you I would like to buy some more arrows. Because I do believe my arrow supply is actually running a tiny little bit low. You know what?
Ashen one.
I'm going to go ahead and get some more poison arrows, guys. From our dear friend Patches. Hi.
Oh, hello again. Well, go on.
I wish to purchase some poison arrows. Yeah. Well, as many as I can, with the few souls I have.
Thanks.
You're welcome. As for you, do you have anything new for me here? I do have something new. Nope. I think that these, if I understand it correctly, these fall whenever you're invaded. And not a scripted invasion either, I think. Or maybe it is a scripted invasion, I don't know. Right, let's travel back to the Snowy Mountain Pass, and we're going to try and see where that shortcut leads. And maybe I might call it a day. Oh, I'm definitely going to call it a day. I just want a small sneak peek, guys. Just a small sneak peek. That's it. Right. Why have you not yet moved? Huh? What? Huh? It's a spouse. In short, try filth. Spouse?
'Tis good. When this is done, may I return. The door is open thanks to thee.
Yes, but you're not moving. Why are you not moving? Why are you not moving? Okay, I just want a sneak peek, guys. I didn't realize just how late it had gotten or how long I have been playing. But we do have the shortcuts, and that is the important part. And then we go up. Excellent. Actually, what does this message say? Gorgeous view. It is an impressive view. I agree. Contraption ahead, right? Shortcut ahead. Something died. Why do I get the feeling I'm not going to like this? They're just bugs, but I just want my standard arrows here, please. I'm just going to aggro them one by one. Because this many can be... Oh my goodness, I thought for a moment it might do a grab attack. Ew. Stop twitching. Oh my god. This is creepy. I hate bugs. I want my torch. Oh, this is creepy. Stop twitching. This is creepy. I dislike it immensely. This is like a rot colony of some sort. Charming. Absolutely not This is actually quite terrifying. And I hate the sounds, okay, so this is an area I'm not going to like. So bloody dark. I'm reminded I don't want to do this today, but noted. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, it does have a grab attack like the scholar, the Garden of Eyes. Useful item. I don't think I'm going to like this area. Okay. Well, okay, well, we know what awaits us. Wait, let me improve my inventory a little bit. And I don't actually see myself needing the Ashen Estus Flask anymore. So let me just travel back to Filing Shrine again. But I just wanted a little bit of a sneak peek. I'm not going to like the new area. I can already tell I'm not going to like it. I'm not a fan of bugs. And these are just really disgusting. The sounds of that area are disgusting. Right. Right. Let me just go ahead and re-allot my Estus flask, since I managed to get through the entire Farron follower populated area without needing to use rapport. I probably would have made my life infinitely easier if I had used rapport.
Pretty be careful. I don't want to see my work squandered.
You shan't. You shan't. I probably would have made my life infinitely easier in that area if I had used rapport, but I don't know. I didn't think I'd use it. I'm making progress, very, very, very slowly, but surely I am making progress. It's just not at the speed that I would have liked, not gonna lie. But at least I am making progress, and all things considered, I'm kind of happy with the progress I made today, but at the same time not really, because it doesn't really feel like I've managed to achieve anything significant. But I have made new progress because I have discovered new areas, and open shortcuts. So I've made progress, but I've not made progress. I don't know. But I'm gonna call it a day here, guys. If nothing else, just because I am tired, my voice is leaving me, or at least I can feel that it's leaving me, and I have been playing for quite a while at this point as well. Getting close to, at the very least, 3 hours, potentially more depending on, I don't know. Twice I missed the ending of the recording time. Once I actually restarted normally, I think. And then now, yeah, I've actually been playing closer to 4 hours. Okay, so yeah, I'm just calling it a day here, guys. Calling it a day. So today, once again, didn't really go according to plan. I figured I would get through the Snowy Mountain Pass and maybe whatever area was beyond it, maybe even find a boss fight, perhaps, because I have spent 3 episodes at this point in the Painted World of Ariandel, and I've not come across a boss yet. I mean, I guess the giant majestic wolf could be considered a mini boss of some sort, but aside from that, no, not really. I have just been exploring and doing so at, I have to admit, what feels like a glacial pace. Incredibly slowly. Maybe because I'm approaching things somewhat more cautiously. I don't know. I feel that in enemy dense areas, the way forward is to be cautious, because if you rush into a new area recklessly or without really taking stock of what is around you, in as enemy dense an area as this, that is guaranteed to cost you a not insignificant amount of health, and that means your progress could stall at some point and you'd have to start all over again. And whilst I know that my approach, my very slow, patient, cautious approach is not the way that this was probably designed to be approached, ultimately I can't exactly complain about it because it has worked so far quite nicely. I managed to explore, for the most part, the area just below, just below the the Chapel of Ariandel, the Ariandel Chapel, for the most part, excluding that one area where I can drop down into, I don't know, I'm starting to wonder if perhaps, considering that there is an approach possible from that direction, and that is quite clearly going to be a boss arena, I am actually meant to get to it from the bonfire that I discovered at the very bottom. You know, just run past all of those ice crabs and jump straight into whatever arena that is. I don't know. Maybe I could have had a boss fight today and I just figured, actually no, there is a gate on the other side, a very visible gate, and gates or you know, yeah, just gates or like doorways are generally the entrances to boss fights in these games, not a drop from a ledge. So I don't know. Was that a viable entry point into that highly probable boss fight? Let me know in the comments below, guys, and I will get straight to that first thing in the next episode, just to feel like I am making some kind of progress. Because, well, I was able to actually get through that immensely, like, Farron follower populated area and reach and like create the shortcut needed to reach the area beyond it. I still feel like I haven't actually made that much progress, and there are all of those items in the lower level that I have not collected because there are Millwood Knights there that honestly terrify me because of that, what was it, quake something hammer. That weapon is immensely powerful, and the range of the attack is insane, considering that I was standing on a ledge decently far away from the Millwood Knight using that hammer, and his attack still managed to actually reach me. So, yeah, I don't know. Like the previous episode, I feel like I have made some progress, but at the same time, like, I really haven't. Still, I am progressing through the DLC very, very slowly, but I am progressing. And hopefully that progress is going to continue and maybe end with a boss fight. Maybe. So look forward to me hopefully finding the first proper boss fight of the DLC in the next episode. And if you guys enjoyed watching this one, leave a like, subscribe, check out the links below, and see you guys next time.